Shut up and sit down.
Yo people, welcome back to another hardware review, and we are back with FreeMax. And it's been a while since we've actually reviewed anything from FreeMax on this channel, and this time we are looking at the Twister 30-watt kit. Comes with the Fireluke tank. Now whenever I think about FreeMax, I always think about the Mesh Pro. It was one of the first mesh tanks that came out with really corking flavour. It was one of the most ugliest tanks. I remember reviewing it on Last of the Summer Vapes with Adam and Mark. Corking flavour, and that's what we think about FreeMax, is absolute corking flavour, because the coils are second to none. And so they came out with the Fireluke, and that's what you get with the Twister 30 watts. You also got that with the 80 watts. I never actually reviewed the 80 watt Twister, so I was quite intrigued when they said to me, would you like to review this? And I said, yeah, I'd be quite up for this. Got a 1400 mAh battery in there, goes all the way up to 30 watts. Does mouth to lung and direct to lung, and it's got quite a nice little airflow to it. So we all know how it goes. Let's get this review started. This is the box. This is everything you do get in the box, and that was the box. So let's go top to bottom. We'll start off with the tank first. It is the Fireluke 22 tank. It's got 510 drip tip. Is interchangeable, so if you've got your own, you can put it on there, and it does come with another drip tip. Now they're calling this one the direct to lung drip tip. As you can see, it's got a bit bigger mouthpiece at the top, a little bit wider, and then they're also giving you the mouth to lung drip tip. Obviously it's a little bit smaller mouthpiece. I really do like these resin colours, and it's nice to see that with the spare drip tip they normally just do it in the black, but they've done this in the resin as well. It is a top fill, so we just have a little look. You have got a little bit of a marker there, and it's got a child-proof mechanism on it as well. What you're going to do is you're going to lift that up and then push it across. Now, when I do this, it's a lot simpler when you've got it on the device itself. There we go, we've got it open. So you'll be able to see that's where you fill the tank up. I've had no problem with airlocks. The only problem that I have had is that if you use anything like the Gorilla bottles or anything big, you know, like your 100 mils, you're going to struggle to fit it in there. I would like to see if they'd have just pushed it across and it went out to the left, then you'd be able to get your bottles in. But yeah, if you've got any bigger bottles, you're going to struggle filling the tank up. Now, if you're TPD compliant, you'll get a 2mm straight glass with it. Obviously, this has got sent from China, so I've got the 3.5 bubble glass, but it does come with the 2mm straight glass in the packaging itself. The airflow, let's just get this in. I'll get this into a little bit of focus so you can see it. The airflow is quite nice on this. There we go. You can see that a little bit better. So the airflow, if you've got it direct to lung, you've got all these options. It's only one airflow on it. As you can see, that's with it wide open, but you can really dial that in like that, even down to the last hole. Now, if you are mouth to lung, and you can have it like that as well, or if you just push it all the way around, you've got the one hole, and you can obviously with that one hole, you can dial it in to the bigger slot or the smaller slot. There you go. So you can really dial it in for the mouth to lung. Now the coils that you get, I'll just put this back into focus. Now the coils that you get with this, there we go. The coils that you get with this are pre-installed. You get the direct to lung, which is a 0.5 ohm mesh coil. That's best between 15 and 30 watts. They're saying the best wattage for that is 25 watts. You then get a mouth to lung coil, which is a 1.5 ohm coil. That's between 8 and 12 watts. They're saying that's best at 10 watts. Now, sold separately, you get another mouth to lung coil, which is a 1 ohm mesh coil. That's between 10 and 15 watts, and they're saying the best one for that is 12.5 watts. Now, I've had so much struggle trying to get this bubble glass off. It's been an absolute nightmare to try and get it off. In fact, I haven't got it off, and I didn't want to break it just in case. Now, to get to your coil, very, very simple. Just unscrew that, and there you go. That's how you get into your coil. That's a little chamber at the bottom. Now, when you are changing your coils, I'll just show you this. This is the actual mouth to lung. This is the 1.5. There we go. It's got that extra chamber on it. There we go. Now, if you have a little look on the tank, will you be able to see? Yep, there you go. There's like a little shutter door, should we call it, or trap door, or shutter door. I don't know if that's a technical actual procedure. Now, to fit your coils in, it's very, very simple. You just get that and push it in, and what you'll be able to see is the actual trap door, as we're calling it. There we go. Trap door opens up. There you go. So that means you can then take it out. If your tank's full, you can take your coil out and change it if your tank's full. Again, only thing you've got to do, make sure you do prime your coil, leave it for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and then you are ready to go. Only thing you've got to do then, screw it up. There we go. Always nice and easy when you're on camera. There we go. And you are ready to go. On the bottom, just tell you that it is designed by FreeMax. Tells you it's FreeMax. You've got don't vape in a bin, kite marks, Fireluke 22 mouth to lung, made in China, and the FreeMax website. It is an adjustable 510 and it is slightly protruding. The FreeMax Twister 30 watts. Now it's got a 1400 mAh battery in there. It goes from 7.5 watts all the way up to 30 watts in 2.5 watt increments. It is a micro USB charging, takes 80 minutes to fully charge, and it is 1.5 amp fast charging. I would have liked to have seen a Type C on there. As you can see, it's got Twister 30 watt on there. It's like a matte blue finish to it. Now on top, if we get that in focus, it is a spring-loaded 510 connection. The biggest data you're going to fit on there is a 22mm. It's designed by FreeMax. Don't vape in a bin. Kite marks, made in China, and it also tells you freemax.com. On the bottom, it does say it is the Twister, and you've got some battery venting. It is 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. Now, obviously with it being called the Twister, that is how you change the wattage. So as you can see, we're at 30 watts now, and it does go, like I said, in 2.5 watt increments. If we bring that all the way down to the bottom, there we go. Starts off like that, and that is 7.5 watts. Then if you knock it up, goes to your 10 watts, and then all the way up, 15, 20, all the way then up to 30 watts. There we go. And that's how it works. So simple. That is the Twister. So that was the 30 watt Twister kit from FreeMax. Now what do we reckon to it? Let's do the pros and the cons. We'll start off with the tank. I've only got really one con for the tank itself. Now obviously it's got that childproof mechanism where you've got to lift it up and slide it across. It doesn't give you enough room. If you've got like a 50ml bottle or a 100ml bottle, you're struggling to get it in there. I've had no airlocks or anything like that. The kidney well itself is big enough, but if you're using any bigger bottles on there, you can't fit it in. So what I'd like to see, and a lot of companies do exactly the same, what I'd like to see is when you do lift it up and you do slide it across, it goes off at an angle. So you could actually then put your bottle in. Apart from that, I haven't really got any more cons for the tank itself. It's the FreeMax coils. And we all know from the Mesh Pro and the Fireluke, absolutely corking coils. And this is no different. All the way to the mouth to lung. Direct to lung as well. You've got the 0.5 ohm coil, which we've got in here. You've also got the 1.5 ohm coil, which is your mouth to lung. And you can also get one sold separately, which is the 1 ohm coil. The airflow on this is really good as well. It's giving you the options for your direct to lung. You can either have it wide open or you can dial it in. And it's also giving you that 1 dot so you can really dial it in from mouth to lung. Like I said, we've got the 0.5 ohm mesh coil in here. And they're saying it's best at 25 watts. And that's what I've got it on. Let's give it a vape, see what we think. What about the clouds? What about the flavour? Corking clouds and corking flavour. You're not going to expect any different from them FreeMax coils. Really do like the flavour from this. It is the 22mm. Like I said, I do like how the way the airflow dials in. All in all, I do like it. 3.5mm bubble glass. If you TPD, you will get the 2mm glass on it. But yeah, big thumbs up for the tank. And I also like the little addition as well, giving you a little mouthpiece, the actual mouth-to-lung mouthpiece. I do like that little bit of an addition that they're giving you. Now, I will say to you on the battery, it's a 1400 mAh battery. If you are using the 0.5 ohm coil and you are at 25 watts, you're going to get majority of the day out of it. But obviously with your 25 watts and it only being 1400 mAh, You're not going to get as much if you are using the 1.5 ohm or the 1 ohm coil. They're saying that's best between, I think it's 10 watts for the 1.5 and 12.5 watts for the 1 ohm coil. You're going to get a battery full day. And I've really enjoyed the flavour off of them as well. The style of it, it's in your hand quite nice. We've got to fit it in. It is ergonomical. I do like the old style twister of like changing your wattage on the bottom. Very easy to move. It might not have seen that when I was actually doing the up and closes, but it's absolutely boiling in here. In the UK, there's like a heat wave happening and it's so sweaty. But yeah, it's very easy to do. Yeah, this sort of kit is, again, somebody coming off the stinkies or moving up setups where they're not quite sure whether they're going to have mouth to lung or direct to lung. This gives you the options with the coils, the airflow, and also the drip tip that comes with it. It's an all-in-oneer. It's going to be good for somebody, again, nipping to the pub, sticking it in the car, vape break. It's not heavy. Like I said, fits really, really nicely in your hand. Yeah, I really like it. I've had no problem with it. I've been testing it now for roughly about 2 weeks. Yeah, I really like it. You know you're going to get a good flavour from their coils, and you know you're going to get good clouds, and that's what you've got. Like I said, the 1.5 and the 1 ohm. I haven't tried the 1 ohm. I've tried the 1.5 ohm mouth to lung. Yeah. Big thumbs up from Little Bro. If you've liked the video, you know how it goes. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the subscribe buttons in the corner. Give me a little press and give it a new magic number. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Go and hit me up, people. And if you want to join the madness that is Little Bro, press that join button. All these lovely people down here did. Big shout out for FreeMax as well for sending this out for review. And there's one last thing to say. Keep them juices flowing. Don't forget to check out my latest video. Also, don't forget to check out 3 Men and a Vape Show live at 8 PM every Wednesday. And also, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, and we'll catch you later.